you're doing well. This is Sharika, and today we'd like to talk about the other episode of 0 to 100. So let's get started. If you like these videos, like, share, comment, and everything. So let's get started. As you may remember, or maybe remember, so we talked about nouns. If you don't remember that, you can go to the previous lessons, and I talked about nouns. I said we have countable nouns and uncountable nouns. I just have a quick review. Which countable nouns, you can count them, like book, you say 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, but uncountable nouns, you are not able to count them. You say like water, tea, I don't know, like coffee. These things are uncountable nouns. And we have some other nouns which are countable and uncountable, like food. And we have food and foods. Both of them are true. It is countable and uncountable. Today, we'd like to talk about the quantifiers. What are they? If you wanna, for example, you say, I have 10 books. Sometimes you don't want to repeat the numbers, You don't want to say the numbers, or it's difficult to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's difficult to count, so you can't always count them. You try to use some quantifiers. You try to show them with some words, okay? So we have some words like a lot of, lots of, some. A lot of, we use it for large numbers. A lot of, we use it with countable and uncountable. For example, I have a lot of books. I have a lot of numbers. I don't know. I have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of water in the fridge. I have a lot of bottles of water. You see that? We use a lot of with countable and uncountable, but it shows a lot of shows large numbers or large amount, both of them. And we have lots of. I have lots of friends. I have lots of learners. I have lots of neighbors. What is the difference between them? Or I have lots of water. I drink lots of water. So we use a lot of and lots of both for countable and uncountable. What is the difference? Both of them for large numbers or large amounts. What is the difference between them? Lots of is quite informal, but mostly teachers say lots of is more enthusiastic and more and even stronger. But I don't think so. In writing, of course, you have to write a lot of because it's more formal. In speaking, mostly we say lots of, but we can say a lot of as well. So, let me make more examples. I have a lot of shoes. I have lots of shoes. Both of them are okay. I have a lot of food. I have lots of food. I drink a lot of coffee. I drink lots of coffee. You see that? For both of them, we can use countable and uncountable. Some, we don't use it for large numbers, but we don't use it for a few numbers. It is something in the middle, some. Some means not a lot, not a little, like something between. Some is used with countable and uncountable again. For example, I have some fruits in the fridge. I have some friends. I have some water. I drink some tea every day. Would you please make 2 sentences with some, one of them with countable noun, the other one with uncountable noun? Note, I have some notebooks. I have some furniture. Would you please write a sentence with some with countable noun and write another sentence with some uncountable noun? Write for me in the comments below. Thank you. Let's talk about many. Many is used for large numbers. We just use it for countable. For example, I have many books. I have many friends. I have many learners. I have many clothes. I have many shoes. I have many sofas. Would you please write one sentence with many? Let's talk about a few and few. We use a few and few with countable nouns again. Countable nouns. I have a few friends. I have few friends. What is the difference between them? If I say I have a few, it means that I have just, for example, 2 or 3 friends, means a very small number of friends, but I'm happy with them. It is enough for me. But if I say, I have a few friends, it means that I have a small number of friends and I'm not happy with that. I'm not really satisfied with that. It is a difference. Again, I have a few books. I have few books, unfortunately. I have a few pets at home. I have few pets. Can you write a sentence with few and another sentence with a few in the comments below? Thank you very much. Let's talk about much and a little and little. Much. We use much just for uncountable, but it shows large amount. For example, I drink much water every day. I don't have much money. I don't have much oil. I need to buy some. I don't have much food for Sherry, so I have to buy some tomorrow. Much. A little and little just come with uncountable nouns, and they show small amounts of something. For example, I have a little water in the fridge. I need to buy some. I have a little water in the fridge. If I say a little, it means I'm satisfied. If I say little, it means I'm not very satisfied. I have a little food in the fridge, so tomorrow I don't need to cook. I have just little food in the fridge, so I have to buy something for tomorrow. You see that? It is the difference between a little and little, a few and few. So please write 1 to 2 sentences for me in the comments below with a lot of, lots of, some, much, many, a few, a little, one sentence. And I promise you I will correct all of them. Thank you very much for watching me, and if you liked, I put for you some homework in the comments below. So you can, in the description actually, you can do the homework to make yourself sure that you learn the material, the video actually very well. If you liked, like, share, subscribe and everything. Thank you. Bye bye.